as Lambeau is rocking at the start. Here's Fields trying to break free. He does and picks up the first. They had him.
They need to step up today.
2nd and 6 on the bootleg. Planting, firing. Boy, he threaded that one. That was some pass to DJ Moore. And they move the ball to the Packers side of the 50 and another first down.
Doing it the right way.
Now on first down. He fakes it to Herbert. Throws, and again he connects. This time he's got St. Brown. Does Getsy up here in Green Bay on the coaching staff here 7 years. Low snap, Fields. Oh, he's wrapped up and taken down. Van Ness got to him for a loss of 6. Santos hooking, and it goes through.
And the Tez effect you talk about?
Yeah, it's big. Here's the 3rd and 6, and he got it away. Boy, he did a great job with a blitzer coming after him. He got it to Aaron Jones for 7 yards. It was Edmonds who was about to get to him.
And that's going to be a challenge for Chicago, who gives up the most yards to backs in the passing game.
They're without A.J. Dillon today, out with the thumb, inactive, as Love goes down the field and throws a strike. That's Wicks with the catch. This young receiving core making plays all over. One of those contributing with all these 1st and 2nd round players on the outside. Here's Jones. Look at that lane. Look at Jones into the secondary and down inside the 30-yard line. Oh, some great blocking by the likes of Walker. You saw Watson looking on. 2nd and 2. As Jones finds it for another first down. We're going to talk a lot about the youth on this team. 3rd and 5, 11th play of the drive. And there's Love in trouble. Wrapped up back at the 25-yard line. To Marcus Walker. 41-yard attempt coming from Carlson. Anders Carlson, 25-year-old rookie from Auburn. And this one is no good. Here's Fields. And it's caught. Wasn't a clean handle initially, but it's held onto by Scott.
That was really well said right there. Made that simple.
1st and 10. Here is Moore. Oh, that was horse collar-like, dragged down, but Valentine with the tackle. Deep drop, and speaking of being dropped,
they are dangerous, Jim. They have talent, and they are playing their best football of the year right now.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Look at that, wide open. The pass is right there for Jaden Reed out to the 45-yard line. All right, Trey, 2nd down and 2. Here's the handoff. And the Bears are right there for Bo Melton. Let's see where they spot it. It's right near the sticks.
Well, and that's why they're deep, because last week was the first time they had a 100-yard receiver with Bo Melton at receiver position, and shows you they got a lot of guys that can play.
Here's the 3rd and 5. Oh, look at that laser. And a nice catch as well by Melton, who really didn't have much of anything statistically. First down at the Chicago 30, and Jones rips off a big run to put him in the red zone. And Zach Tom, Tracy just alluded to, was one of those who cleared the way for 12.
Chicago wants to play like it's a playoff game, I promise you.
That was 2 rookies squaring off, Stevenson and Heath, and now you go back to Jones, who gets within a yard of the first.
Now we're down to basically this game right here almost.
This holds a lot of cards. As Love on 3rd and 1 wants to go up top, looks to the end zone. The pass is on the money for the touchdown. Dontavian Wicks. Sneak. Oh, I don't know. Again, the guy on the far side is starting out down the line and then inching back behind it, maybe.
I don't think people do that. I don't think I've ever seen it.
3rd and 4. Look at that throw to Moore inside the 30. And finally is able to get slowed down by Valentine and stopped by Walker. Here's Fields. They crash in on him again, just like they did on 2 other drives in this game. First one was good from 50 off the left upright. This one flirts with that left side, but goes right on through.
So you sit there as a quarterback and you see his mannerisms. You learn through osmosis. You learn from the coaches.
Here he is again. Comes it. He's got Melton. He's got Melton to about the 50-yard line, and they're hurrying up.
The mannerisms of a Favre, Rodgers, and your abilities to throw the ball in a short space in a phone booth, Jim.
Picked up 24. Dumps it across the middle to Aaron Jones. Just like that, they're in field goal range.
To see these guys, emulate them, and then make it your own, and he's doing that.
He's got a 3rd and 2. And he's got, again, Kraft. This time he's not going to make, he's not going to make it to the sideline.
Got to take the timeout here or take it down to 4. Something where he goes up, and then he just goes out right here and get 8 yards quickly.
Here it is to the sideline.
Uh-oh. That's going to run. That's the end of the half.
That's it. That's not even close. They say Wicks was stopped in the field of play, and halftime is here.
What a job by Stevenson. So for people at home, you've got to create momentum going forward. You called it at the end of the half right there. You saw that.
There's the pass over to Wicks. Wicks with one nice shake move to pick up a 1st down.
Yeah, that's one area. He's a stickler for the fundamentals. He's a great football coach, but they do have to protect better.
1st down. Look at that pass. Back to Melton.
That probably didn't actually make sense there, but
you explain that?
A squared plus B squared equals C squared, which means Jordan Love is good.
You're a genius. Here is the handoff to Jones. Oh, look at this run. Eddie Jackson trying to hold on to him, but he just bull rushes on down for another extra yard or 2. A big gain for Aaron Jones.
Use these 12 personnel, Jim, which is 2 tight ends. Throw it and run it.
2nd and 3. And turning it up to pick up the 1st down is Heath.
Dallas is going to be the 2 or the 3 seed, most likely.
3rd and 3. The pass to Wicks, and he finds the goal line for the touchdown.
I mean, this kid has really shown up. I am impressed. This is an unbelievable route. You might make your flight tonight.
I hope so. Get the 3-stopper on the way home. Need to make the 1st leg. That's out to the 39. They had those games and gave up big leads in the 4th. Otherwise, they'd be a clean slate right through it. Here's again a 3rd down sack put up by Green Bay. Quay Walker got to him first. Preston Smith provided the pressure. Jack Whitaker, Frank Gifford, and Pat Summerall. That was the crew. The trickery here as they go with Melton. Looking like Donald Driver as he goes past the 30. Well, that old number 80 bringing a jolt of energy to this Packers squad. Goes for 12.
2 years in a row. Huge moments.
2nd and 4. Jones going to bounce off a hit and pick up the 1st down. Looked like it was going to be a loss of 1. Instead, he picks up 4 or 5 and a 1st down.
Because they got a lot of guys in the box, bringing running back in.
They fake it to Jones.
Oh, they missed.
Love fumbles the football, and it's recovered by Brisker right before he went out of bounds. Here's the 4th quarter.
I love Kevin Costner.
Yes, indeed. As Moore has the catch.
Supposed to do.
From the 44. Able to shake it off and launch it. Oh, Kmet holds on. He got leveled by Savage. Needs to get to the 7 for a 1st. Improvising. Slinging, and it's incomplete. 35 yards for Santos. Gill the holder. And the kick is drilled. Well, that sounds very positive for the likes of Eberflus. As Love goes down the way for another big play. It's Reed sprinting. Reed runs into Jackson and gets shoved out at about the 12 or 13-yard line. Another huge gain, the biggest of the day, in fact, for the Packers.
It's the one area I want them to improve in is just in the red zone, Jim.
3rd and 4. Throws. Wow, what a catch. It's Melton.
Oh, they said no.
Incomplete.
He caught that. I'll be shocked if he didn't. That was incredible. What a throw.
He's sure of it. And give him credit. As the field goal try by Carlson is good from 25. It's still a one-score game with 10:54 to go.
A lot of hiking and just...
Oh, yeah. Let's get back to nature. 2nd and 6. See the sidearm sling. Well done by Fields as Herbert turns it upfield. Roschon Johnson goes into a slot to the right. Now you got 2nd and 16, and he ducks and gets swamped. That's Brooks.
I don't think that'll happen here.
3rd and 3. Down the middle he goes. And look at that hit. Jackson puts on Reed, and he holds on for the first down.
19.
This should be a run.
It is. Jones untouched for about the first 5 yards, running behind Jenkins.
You're going to have to make a throw here. You're going to get one-on-one coverage in the inside.
Pocket sealed. Going to be flushed out. Got the first down. Able to find Kraft. Improvised. And threw the pass right in stride for Tucker Kraft. Only an Aaron Rodgers game topped it.
2014 against Carolina.
2nd and 9. Jones got the first down to lock it up.
That'll send Green Bay into the postseason with their 2 best games of the year back-to-back.
The oldest rivalry in the NFL, but it's the same old story now for a number of years as the Packers beat the Bears for a 10th consecutive time.